G'day everyone, Professor Maple here. My pronouns are he, him, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And yeah, we're back on Maple's World doing our crafting and mining and things in whatever order we happen to decide we want to do them in. And yeah, it's been a busy month, so this video is going to be out a bit later this month. That's just how it's been. But it's been good. We did some live streaming earlier in the month, I think, if I remember correctly. And we're up to 12 stories on our 17-story building, depending on how you count the stories. If you're superstitious, it's 18 stories. If you're not superstitious, it's 17 stories. But we're at 12 right now, so yeah, that's a thing. And we've got like no interior whatsoever, so that's a thing as well. Let's see, last episode we had decided, I had decided that this world needs more connective tissue, hence the name of last episode. But instead of doing like roads and stuff, which I might do a variation on later, depending. We did this. We have our spawn area. Did I just hear a creeper? No? Okay. We have our spawn area over there. We've got our iron farm and old spawn and the knuckle stack and everything over there. But we didn't have anything really connecting the site from that area to our classic vintage village restoration project over here. So I built, and thanks again to Celtic Angel for inspiring this, even though this is probably not what you expected from inspiring this. But yeah, we celebrated building and making episodes with very low spoons by building this trophy to having low spoons. And I noticed after I had built it, as is often the case, that if you look at this side, yeah, even more than I remember. It looks like it's gonna fall off the mountain. So I think this episode, amongst a couple other things, we're gonna stabilize this a bit better. We're gonna maybe save the pigs from wherever they've fallen into here, and then yeah, we're going to shore this up a little bit better so that this trophy doesn't fall off the mountain. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do now. If I can get back up to where I was a second ago, which might be a trickier task than I thought. Okay, there we go. I know I can play video games. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get into that, and then we'll get to our main event for the episode here. Alrighty. And we've actually it's kind of hard to see from here. But we do have, once we get closer, it's a little more apparent. Our platform, it's mostly half slabs. It's nothing special. It just needed to hold the trophy up and keep the darn thing from falling over. So that's what we've got now. I keep falling in this crevice. But yes, now our this is a good angle. Here we go. Now our lovely trophy is not going to fall off the mountainside anymore, which is good. We don't want our trophies falling off the shelves we put them on and breaking and stuff. So that's good. Anyway, so yeah, now we've got some work to do at the base. Actually, I could just fly there this way. There we go. I forget how close things are when I use the Nether Hub for like everything, and then don't play for a while. But yes, we are here. We've got this to work on again. I haven't really been doing much with the city project because I've kind of been at a standstill with it. We've been working on the illager city for a while now, and I want to get it done. And I just, with this underside area, I don't feel... Oh, that's fully oxidized? That's maybe not where we want it. Did I put... I need some wax. I need some wax. To fix that copper chest there. But aside from that, I want to put a hole under the tree here, like they're mining something out of the ground. But I have to move these illagers out of here. What's large mining equipment? Hamster wheel, drill, crane. Oh yeah, that can go. The hamster wheel wasn't gonna work, so we're gonna do something else with that. But yeah, I've got this area under the stairs. I need to figure out what this might just become a home for someone. In fact, it might just be where I stuff these three. Are they Gregs? I forget if they're... I think they're Gregs. Is your name Greg? Yeah, your name is Greg. Okay. So yeah, I've got to find a spot for these three while I do some building down here. So that might be where they go. Because they are technically the first residents of the city here. All three Gregs. But yeah, I've got to get working on that in a little bit here. Right, so you'll notice that, or maybe you won't, because I don't think I have the F3 screen open this episode. But I have not updated to the Tiny Takeover drop. I have not updated to 26.1, the new numbering system. And I've got nothing against that, but I felt like I wanted to do some time lapses this episode, so that's what I've done, or not done in this case. And then during this time lapse, I wanted to, or montage. I don't know how fast the footage is going to be because I don't know how long this description of my trip is going to be. But yeah, my friend Tony and I went to Ottawa. I had to take a bus to Toronto, or I ended up taking the train. I was planning on taking the bus. They were all full because of spring break, but the train is very seldom full. So I decided after the first 3 or so went by and I started to like, okay, well, this is gonna take a while. I went to the train station, hopped on once they eventually got into the station, and off I went to Union Station in Toronto. And then from there, I went to my friend Tony's place, stayed the night on his lovely new couch. I gotta say, that's a comfy couch. And and we went off to Ottawa via business class. We paid for like the whole like lunch and beverages and everything in the ticket. So that was quite the it was a nice ride up there. I felt kind of spoiled. And then once we got to the Ottawa area, our friend Nix picked us up from the train station. We went to a local sports bar to meet some of Nix's local friends, which was fun. And I learned something that I don't know if I'd forgotten it about Pokemon Black and White or if I just it never registered. But anyway, and so yeah, after that we went to Nix's place, hung out for a bit. Next day we did. Next day was Minecraft Live. I won't spoil anything, but it does look interesting. I like some of the things they're adding. So we watched that, and then we had a trip to the Diefenbunker escape room. Not sponsored. Like there's a museum there too, but we went for the escape room. It was pretty fun. I was the least helpful of the three of us. I was not running on very many brain cells that day, but we got out with 24 minutes to spare, which was pretty nice. And then we had a belated birthday party for Nix and I. I felt spoiled this weekend. Holy. Because Nix had gotten first off, had mentioned my dietary restrictions to her local friends so that I didn't have to suffer while I was visiting, which was very nice of her. And also like took that into account with like the belated birthday cake that she got for me and whoever else wanted to eat it. It was mostly me. I brought most of it home in a large container she had. And then it was also Nix's belated birthday party too. But like although like the tablecloth was Minecraft ores in the old textures, and the paper cups were Minecraft themed, and the paper plates were Minecraft crafting tables and pickaxes and things, and that was really nice. And I just felt spoiled, like in a good way. Like I have not felt that spoiled in a very long time, and so I feel very special to have been able to share that party with Nix and Tony and be there for that. And then the next day we just kind of hung out, and Tony and I took the train back to Toronto, and then I took a train and a bus back home. But yeah, no, it was a good weekend. I honestly, I don't think I would have done anything differently. I don't think. Maybe one or two things, but like minor things. But yeah, no, that was I felt so special that weekend, and I just can't believe my luck to have friends like Nix and Tony. But But yeah, that was my weekend. That's part of why this video is coming out so late in the month. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the build in the background here. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that little story of my trip to Ottawa with my friends there. Now I like this hole. This hole is good. I like that it's dark enough that it just looks like it goes into the abyss right away. There's like the railing is maybe the minecart rails maybe a bit maybe betrays the illusion a little bit when you get too close, but like from here looking in, it just looks like it goes on into the abyss, which is perfect. But yeah, I have a few more details I want to do because I figure they probably are mining for things when they're down there exploring. And let's try some shelves here for like a barrel kind of thing. Like that's kind of, that's all right. That's all right. And then if we want to do like another one, maybe they've gathered some coal down there. We can stick that kind of near the furnace here, or near the forge. Right, I'm looking for the coal block I've already placed down. Let's make a barrel by doing some trapdoors, some nice spruce trapdoors here. And then that's another one. And then maybe on this side, since they won't be able to smelt it, it makes more sense to have it over here. Not between here, like the hole in the forge. Maybe this side we have some amethyst, and we'll do the trapdoors again. Oh, and maybe we can do this because I don't remember how amethyst works, but maybe we can grab a cluster. Oh, hey kitty. Maybe we can grab a cluster to be sort of like the 3D element to it. Let's see, how big of a cluster do we want? We could do medium, large. Let's try one of each and then just see how they look. But I wanna try this because it's not like with gold and like other materials like coal and stuff, you can't, there's not really like a 3D element you can put on top to say, hey, this is overflowing. But we do have that with amethyst, so that's the medium one there. That kind of okay. And then I get it back with silk touch. Okay, it's been so long since I've worked with amethyst. And then that one, that might be too big. I think we're going for, this is just slightly overflowing with amethyst there. I think that's what we want. And then I think I'm gonna leave most of the rest of this open like this, because I've done sort of like this sort of dungeon facade here, and I've got the Gregs in here. I'm not gonna let them out till I move more mobs in here, because I know they will be able to open that door. But I think, like, I don't want to add too much detail in here, so I want this copper chest to oxidize one more stage before I wax it. But I think we've just got one more thing to do with this with this city here before we can move the mobs in. and it's a very important step, but I figured I'd leave it to last. Well, second last, moving the mobs in as last. But we've got TNT here, and I really want to set it off. So I guess the idea here is, well, I guess I know the idea here is that there's a crater kind of in the side of the wall of the tower, which implies either wear and tear or that it's been attacked once or twice. So here we go. That's a very square hole. Oh, and I had scaffolding. I was going to do that from the outside originally. I think I'll maybe patch the hole a little bit, make it look like they've tried to make it not quite as big. But yeah, the draft is being let in. I'm gonna take out the scaffolding, do another look around to see if there's anything else that's that's maybe needs to be put away or something. But yeah, I think with that we have our build done. Our illager city is ready for the illagers. So that'll be, I think that'll be a next episode thing. I'm sorry if this episode ended up being rather short. Just doing a quick scan here, make sure. Oh, did I get all the stuff from up top? Yeah, sorry if this ended up being a shorter episode, but I wanted to make sure I did. Okay, good. Oh, that's where those planks came from. Oh, we can leave that. We can leave that. No one's going up there anyhow. But yes, I want to make sure we've got everything collected, because once the villagers and the ravagers are in here, I'm not going to want to come back. I don't want to be in here, even invisible. If I get too close to them, they'll notice me. They'll see my footy prints or something. But I think that's everything. I want to keep this open in case I do have to, for some reason, come in here. I can come in a bit more of an open way. But yeah, I think with that, we'll end it here. Have a good now. Have a good later. And we'll see you next time for more of whatever we get up to. Starting with probably a new project. Goodbye.